Hi, and welcome to this video about Twitch. So you may have heard about Twitch, or you may have never heard anything. You may go, what do people do on there? And I'm here to answer a good portion of your questions. First of all, what is Twitch? Twitch is an Amazon-owned platform where people can play video games, create live music, create art, and so on and so forth. So, second question is, why would you want to watch anyone play video games? Good point. Valid point. Valid question. And it's all due to one thing. It's like when watching a film, or sports, or anything else like that. Entertainment. Because video games are one of the biggest form of entertainment in the world, and it's crazy that people would probably dismiss that. For example, a lot of people have heard about Fortnite now, or Call of Duty, or Minecraft. You probably have kids who want to watch people play Minecraft, or Roblox. That's fine. That's perfect. Because as long as those content creators are being a role model, a good role model, then those kids are going to enjoy themselves watching people play video games. And yeah, I love watching people play video games as well, especially when they're playing a game for the first time. For example, Resident Evil, or my favorite Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 3, the original. And here's the thing. For me, watching somebody play Resident Evil 3 for the first time is tons of fun. They don't know what's going to happen. When they face Nemesis for the first time, they go, what? Or when they get the first original Nemesis jump scare. And for those who have played Resident Evil 3 before, you know what that is. You know that moment when you're just walking down the stairs. You hear a crash through the window, and you go, yep, I can hear him. But for some people who play it for the first time, you see there, what was that? What was that? That's the enjoyment factor. You watching somebody have the fright of their life, or go, ooh, I'm ready to kill this guy, Nemesis, whatever. And yeah, that's the whole fun bit of watching people on Twitch. Now, you have channels like my own who have these sets of rules. And if you're coming to Twitch, it's best to know that a lot of people always want people to respect the rules of their channel. So for mine, I don't want any racism, bigotry, sexism, misogyny, stuff like that. And I don't want people to spoil the story of a game. You can, if you want to help me out, just ask first. I don't mind people asking me if I've ever played this game before. Do I want help with it? But just going head first and going, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, that's going to get you either timed out or banned from a channel. I've never been banned from a channel myself, because I've always listened or looked at the rules of that chat. So, again, this is just a video on Twitch itself. And as we can go through a lot more stuff, we see creative stuff like art, food and drink, makers and crafting, software, game and development. I've never noticed this one before. We are seeing people create video games of their own. That is amazing. I love that. I love that you can watch people like create stuff, coding and all that. So that's the first time I've ever noticed that, to be fair. Or food and drink. You're watching people create food. It's amazing. And again, Twitch 9 years ago, when I started watching people on Twitch, this wasn't a thing. It was all just people playing video games. And it's grown to a point where Twitch can be more than a place for games. Again, you've got people who do art. So we'll go through some stuff. Got people drawing like VTuber stuff. You've got stuff like just normal art stuff, just showing their passion. And that's, again, what Twitch is. It's about showing your passion for something that you love. Like I said, creative. A place to share creativity through painting, cooking, programming, and more. Esports? You may go, okay, I don't like esports. It's over competitive. People get way too... I'm trying to find the words. So you've got stuff like Rocket League having their grand final today. I've watched a bit of that. It's some of the most skillful Rocket League players ever. Because I'm not that great at video games. I'm average at best. Or we got Super Smash Bros. On this channel. So as you can see, these are live moments of people playing video games. Or we just go to music and we see people create music. Great. Fantastic. There is big people on the music side as well. You've got Herman Lee from Dragon Force, who does stuff for the music channels. There is All Time Low, a great band, I think. Let me just check. I don't want to... Yeah, see, All Time Low is... They even have their own Twitch channel. And there's other famous people on this platform. Snoop Dogg, for example. Go! Snoop Dogg plays video games. So, yeah. Or we go into the more controversial stuff. Where was it? IRL. So, again, Twitch used to be just about video games. And I can't remember, but I think this is where the IRL stuff started to happen a few years ago, underneath the just chatting. And you know what? I don't mind the just chatting bit. Or stuff like ASMR, talk shows and podcasts, fantastic places. There are one or two things on this list that I don't like. It's not entertainment. For example, pools, hot tubs, and beaches. The one thing about this category, it's just not great. You can click on it for yourselves. I don't want to do it, because I know what's behind that. But then you've got stuff like travel and outdoors. You see people wandering around. I've watched great content creators go around Japan. And I may never visit Japan myself, but seeing all these bars or stores, it's like, oh my, that is great to see. That is amazing. Reactions like that, it's like, ooh, that looks cool. And stuff like that. And again, we'll go to my channel just as a quick guide. So I have been doing a lot of video games recently. I've been doing Resident Evil 4 randomizers. We have been doing Final Fantasy 8 streams. And yeah. Also, we got a suggestion of streamers here, and I would check these out. I've got a friend of mine, Let's Drew This. He's a Sea of Thieves streamer. Great guy. Great streamer. Great content creator. Perluna, the Noosh 22. All great streamers. Now check them out if you can, because they are great. But again, we're going to go to the channel. So again, this is where all the magic happens on Twitch. It's my channel, so I'm able to give you a rundown. So got the title there at the bottom, just underneath the screen. And yeah, you got the chatting on the side. You got emotes that you can use. I've got one emote at the minute being processed, pending, stuff like that. We got our rules. Like I say, I don't want racism, any offensive terms, or as you can see, I want people to respect the chat and mods. Understand that I stream what I feel like to play. Doesn't mean I won't take suggestions. Oh, I would like to see you play this eventually, if you feel like it. And I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing that game. Or, you know what? I've seen that game. It doesn't really seem like my type of game, and stuff like that. And then last of all, again, another major rule: no spoilers of any stories that I've not played through. I'm going to be starting Batman the Arkham series soon. I have played very little of the Batman games, so I have no idea what's going to happen. And then there's other games like Octopath Traveler from Square Enix I want to play very much. Again, I've been playing through Resident Evil 4 quite a bit, but we might do a story playthrough. Or in the Blind Forest, Hollow Knight, or Little Nightmares. And again, we've got stuff about myself. I could talk about this all day long. And I think we're coming to the end of the video, guys, but I think you kind of now get the gist. What Twitch is. It's big, it's a massive platform. It grows each year. They have their own convention called TwitchCon. A lot of people currently are complaining. They're complaining about many things, and but there's people butting heads, bashing heads together. But yeah, again, just before we close out the rest of the video, there's more than just people playing video games for themselves. A lot of people do charity streams as well. You've got people who stream Prevent Cancer streams. You've got people who do other streams for charity, like St. Armand's Hospital or St. Jude's Hospital. And you've got places like Games Done Quick, who do a lot of charity work. They do 2 events a year, massive events that last a whole week. They do a Awesome Games Done Quick, which always lasts a week, starting the first Sunday of January, or depends on what time, like when that Sunday hits, or when the first week of January hits. Or they have Summer Games Done Quick, and they've just returned to being in a big hall, having people watch in seats. And yeah, again, they do a lot of charity work. And hats off to them. Hats off to Games Done Quick for this. And they raise loads of money. Millions. Every year, they raise millions for great charities, and it's something that people can be a part of. They throw it's, you know, that word that always gets the incentives. They always throw incentives out for, you can win this, you can win that if you put so much money in. And it benefits not just the viewer, but it's also benefiting the charities that it works for. And again, there's so many great people on Twitch. I would like to go on forever about this, but it's about time I wrap this up, guys and girls, or non-binary, depending on what you prefer to be called. But again, this is a video about what Twitch is, what people do, and if you're new to Twitch, comment down below if there's anything I have missed or stuff like that. And yeah, if you're interested in coming to Twitch, just bear in mind that every channel has its own set of rules. So like I say, excessive profanity is a great streamer. Just be careful what you say in his chat. Or he has this nice little system of having people having a democratic vote to have you banned from his chat. Now, you can be revived, but depends if chat is feeling up to it. But yeah, a lot of these are great people. There are some people on this platform that can cause controversy, but as long as you watch the right people, you yeah, if you watch the right people, you make friends. Just again, as well, if you've got children or kids, just be careful who the watch. Could be a bad influence on them. Could, I don't know, be talking to strangers. That is a scary thought. I've got nephews and nieces, and I don't want them talking to any strangers that seem creepy at all. But again, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time to the channel, please hit that follow button or subscribe button. And you can catch me playing video games over at twitch.tv. Like I say here, over at twitch.tv/Rumney90. And we, like I said, are going to start our Batman playthroughs shortly. So, yeah, I hope to see you there. And thank you all for watching. Take care.